From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
It is oh so nice to be able to see some of the reflections in the water of the clouds and some of the sunshine that is poking through. This is our view from the Sodas Point Lighthouse, where you'll notice a little tinge of green even in some of that water. Speaking of green, I see some over here too. Green grass starting to make a cameo, as a lot of our snow has had a hard time surviving the day with temperatures that have been and still are in the 40s. We are 44 on the money at the Rochester airport. Wind out of the west at 15 miles an hour. That's enough to knock your wind chill down just a touch on our final full day of astronomical winter. Spring gets here tomorrow. Now this is like our second spring that gets here tomorrow. Meteorological spring is what we talked about on March 1st. That's the one where we make every season a perfect 3 months. From a record-keeping standpoint, seasons don't always start and end on the same date, which makes meteorologists' lives miserable going year to year. You know, did it start on March 20th this year, March 21st this year? It's 20th, by the way, this year. Tomorrow at about 10:47 a.m., the direct rays of sunlight will pass right over the equator in their process of continuing to migrate northward. It's spring for us in the northern hemisphere. It's the start of fall in the southern hemisphere. Now, this is almost winter-like air again tonight. Numbers settling right around the freezing mark. It's not going to be bitterly cold, but it's still going to be chilly. We've got rain showers that at this point more like an Ithaca toward Binghamton deal. Most of the rest of the area, if you've seen anything, you're not dealing with anything right now. Skies have gone at times partly cloudy. I will note the erosion in the overcast deck over Lake Ontario and parts of southern Canada. Remember, there's a chance tonight that we could do G2 storming. That's northern lights talk around here. I haven't seen any evidence of impact with this piece of energy from the sun. We've got to get that out of the way before we even worry about, is the cloud cover going to grant us any kind of a view. We're not at that point, but if we get there, and we'll let you know this evening, there's a chance, if you're patient, you may be afforded at least some view of what's going on. Clouds will rapidly build into the morning tomorrow. Showers arriving by mid-morning. It will rain all the way through lunchtime, and then it will stop by the middle part of the afternoon. Temperatures getting close to 50 degrees tomorrow, but they're going to be dropping pretty quick into your Friday evening. You've got dinner plans. Bring the heavier coat with that. Numbers on Saturday, they've trended much colder over the last 24 hours to the tune of highs on Saturday, maybe having a hard time doing much better than like the low 40s. And as we go into Saturday night, but especially into Sunday, we know we've got another weather maker that's going to push its way through. It will rain on Sunday. The big question mark that we've got is, does this end as a period of maybe some wet snow? And that's certainly a prospect, but it's not a guarantee at this stage. Between those two shots of rain, tomorrow and Sunday, half an inch to an inch of water out of this. Now, they're breaking all kinds of records in the southwest United States. That high pressure dome aloft is the strongest on planet Earth right now, and it's centered over the southwest. They get all the warmth, and then we do not participate. That's my polite way of saying that I think some of the relatively below average temperatures are going to be sticking with us for a while, even after it's spring tomorrow. That's not how this is supposed to work, but it's how it will.
Yeah.